Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Dear K, the Overview, back again with another video, and I would like to say it's been quite a week, if I'm being honest with you. We had some early access to some movies, we had some early screenings, and the fact that there's a lot going on in this week where I'm like, huh, ending September off with a bang. I dig it. Also, the fact that this channel has actually been doing a bit good these past couple of days, so want to say thank you guys for supporting. And now, let's talk about the Penguin, because, yeah, I'm going to be starting off with, this is going to be a little spoiler review for the Penguin. It's already the weekend, so I'm like, you had like 3 days to watch it, so if you don't want to stick around, try to skip this one and watch the episode and come right back. And if you don't care about spoilers, fair warned. So The Penguin is a new series on HBO Max, and yes, I'm still calling it that. It takes place a week after the Batman Carmine Falcone is dead, and the underground realm of Gotham needs a new mob boss, so there's Oswald Cobblepot to take over the mantle. Now, going into this series, I didn't know what to expect at first because I knew, okay, we got the Batman, then early on they announced a Penguin show, and a GCPD, and an Arkham show, and a Catwoman kind of show. At the time, I thought, okay, we didn't get this movie yet, and now you're assembling a whole new Batman cinematic universe within itself that's not connected to the DCU. The Batman came, it crushed, and I'm like, okay, I'm down with this new interpretation of Batman, building up for him to actually be the Batman. And with other elements out there in Gotham, it's like, okay, we have new characters, new reintroduction to some old ones, and now let's see how they factor into this world of Gotham. And with the Penguin starting out, I gotta say, it was a solid intro. I want to get this one out the gate, but Colin Firth as the Penguin, I gotta say, he had a little bit of highlight moments in the Batman. He was sprinkled in around the Batman. Didn't have too many scenes, but every time he showed up, I'm like, okay, I know he's not one of the main villains of this thing, but as a support character, I kind of like his interpretation. And with Carmine Falcone gone, he feels like he needs to be the one to actually look up to the people. It starts out with him going back to the Iceberg Lounge, finding up some files. Carmine Falcone's son goes in and is like, oh, so everything is left up to me. I'm the new leader of the underground, and is like, okay, I feel like I can help you, but you don't understand. Me, I learned a lot up to around myself in the upbringings of my life, but I have a feeling that working together, we could do something. But I want you to go down small, and that didn't go well with him. Oswald guns him down and is like, fuck me, now I gotta handle this thing. He gets the body out of the lounge, sees a couple teens try to steal his hubcaps. He shoots at them, but at least he keeps one of them around to at least stick around to help him out with the body, and also at least maybe think about killing him along the way. He takes his kid Victor on a couple rounds around the city, driving around Gotham, seeing as though, oh, you grew up in the same neighborhood I did, and I gotta get my hands dirty with a couple things, so I'm gonna keep your ID, gonna keep my eye on you, and hopefully enough you don't try to escape because who are you going to go around in Gotham these days? But their little dynamic, it also reminded me of two other characters from a completely different but also similar type of show, dealing with the mob and everything like that. Not gonna lie, it totally reminded me of The Sopranos, more of Tony and Christopher's relationship. Like Tony Soprano, he was a mob boss first, but then he knew, yeah, I can help the people, I can't just make it all for myself. What's fair is fair, and at least he kept everything to a minimum down low, so like that nobody knew who he was up to. Well, on the other side, you had Christopher doing some bullshit on the side, at least trying to get things his way, and is like, yeah, we gotta get rid of Tony, man. I kind of had that little keen comparison with the two shows, which I'm like, okay, that relationship dynamic, I kind of get that, but also the fact that this kid is like, yeah, I'm a nobody here in Gotham, I want to be a professional, I want to look up to somebody to actually do my own thing. Victor convinces Oswald to where he's like, you know what, I'll let you live, but you're going to be doing some jobs for me and don't be around because I know where to find you and I'll kill whatever you have and anybody else who knows you. So he had no choice either way. Not only was Victor a little pawn in his act, but also the fact that, yeah, there's also another player that comes into the game with Sophia Falcone, and yeah, coming straight out of Arkham, it didn't sound like a good idea for her to actually come back. Sophia was trying to get in touch with her brother and has a feeling that Oz had something to do with it, to the fact that, yeah, everything was at the Iceberg Lounge, and to be honest, I feel like you were there because why are there gunshots in your car? And also the fact that, yeah, this girl is crazy enough to know that, yeah, you can't outsmart a mob boss like this. She later kidnaps Oswald, brings in one of the teens who try to steal his hubcaps, and gives him a choice to the fact that whether or not her brother's still alive. And funny enough, I kind of did like the little humorous thing in the moment. He looks at her as like, do you think I really know this kid? Just kill him. And she just instantly kills him with no issue. Not only was he mere seconds away from dying, but right beknownst to them, there was a car that actually drove into the outside of the mansion. And you see your brother's body in the trunk, actually making a solid alibi. And also a little detail is the fact that he stole Salvatore's ring and he let a little finger ringed off. It gave him a little solid alibi to know that he wasn't the one who killed her brother. And the fact that it was real that Victor kind of did this all along, and it showed that, yeah, that kid got muxy, kid. He got muxy. They both share some slushies under the bridge of Gotham, and that's how the episode ends. I'd like to say it was a solid opener for the season, and the fact that it's like, yeah, we're dealing with everything right after the Gotham drowned, or should I say was flooded by the Riddler, and I have a feeling that people would have expect like Batman to be around, and this story, if I'm being honest, doesn't even need a Batman. Yeah, I know he's going to be in the shadows somewhere. I don't even know if he's going to make an appearance, but if he doesn't make an appearance in the show anyway, I'm like, that's fine. I don't want to see Batman. But something I kind of do want to see is I don't even know if they're going to acknowledge this later along the line, but also the fact that this is taking place a week after the Batman, you're gonna have to see some change and evolution for the character. I kind of want to wonder if Robert Pattinson would show up, not as Batman, but as Bruce Wayne to give a feeling of what his version of Bruce Wayne is gonna be like, since we haven't even seen that in the movies yet. But yeah, solid start to the Penguin, and next episode comes out on the 29th, where I'm like, okay, I don't know why this could have been week by week, but I guess waiting 10 days is something. I had a good time with the show, and hopefully enough, the next couple episodes show something different, because I got a feeling that, yeah, we're going to be dealing with the underground realm of Gotham. There's a lot of setup that could actually try to do prepare for the Batman 2. Also, the fact that they said that the Batman 2 is going to be taking place around winter, and rumor is that it's supposed to be taking place, like, around after the Penguin series, so I'm like, okay, so chronologically, I guess we're going to be dealing with this, like, every new series or movie that comes out is not going to be too far along from time, is going to be closely attached to each other. And with the Batman 2 being delayed to 2026, that doesn't even help at all. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. All my social media is down in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.